There's a throwing knife. That's cool.
Where?
Right down here.
Oh, yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, I think you get. But these are his bone claws. In this one, he didn't even have the adamantium on.
They're probably... It's probably just, like, the lighting is...
No, those are bone claws. The adamantium ones are actual blades, and they're solid all the way through. That one had, like, knuckles on it. Look at that. It's, like, wrinkly. Those are bone claws, man.
Or they're a prototype claw.
No, those are bone claws. Those are the fucking bone claws from the movie.
The movie bone claws were fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that's them though. That's how. That's why I
those
fucking
are way
recognize
more
them.
refined than the fucking movie bone claws are.
No, man.
The
those
movie
were totally
bone
those.
claws looked like Shrek's earwax candles, dude. We really... We really probably should have saved that for the podcast. See, I'll just paste this on, actually. Alright, we're back to doing this with our holiday weekends.
Howdy.
We have nothing better to do than make like a terrible show for people who also have no lives like us.
That's not true. I could day drink.
If you're listening to this right now, you're in a similar situation as us.
Yeah.
You got nothing going on, man.
Happy avoiding your family on the holidays.
Speaking of holidays,
Call your mother.
don't do that. Watch us.
Yeah.
You should only be doing that with your time. But one thing I wanted to mention was, speaking of holidays, is that this is coming out close enough to New Year's Eve that I'm going to go ahead and just count it as a New Year's Eve special. But we are giving you guys holiday specials. Isn't that so nice of us?
Wow.
It's not going to change the theme or the stories or anything that we cover at all, but we put thought into it.
Yeah, and you can pretend that we're wearing festive clothing.
Let's see.
Just pretend that. That's all you're getting.
Pretend we're wearing clothing in general, because we are not.
Yeah, we free balling.
See,
We're gonna respond to some comments because we got a ton of them on this video, and well,
what's wrong with this
a
video?
ton for our
What
standard.
did we cover in this video that was controversial, I wonder?
Elon Musk.
One thing, I love how we were literally arguing against these beliefs here. Won't specify any because we're in the first 15 minutes, but you could probably read this and take a guess at what YouTube thought this podcast was about.
I can't imagine.
We literally argued against this. I don't think we even said it by name. But for some reason, the YouTube subtitle algorithm is able to catch us talking about this in even vague ways. It's a little scary.
I feel kind of dumb because I didn't even notice the Wikipedia thing. I've been staring at the logo this whole time, and it didn't even, check the box.
Hey guys, hint for you, if you get too many of these popping up on your channel, YouTube kind of buries it. So, we're gonna try avoiding this in the future. But, one thing we aren't intending avoiding is what happened here. Because, YouTube does not care how you're being engaged with. These matter just as much to them. This is kind of a little sneak peek, by the way, because you guys aren't privy to how many dislikes we have. We are, though, because this is our channel.
What do you mean privy to our dislikes?
Isn't
it listed right there?
People can't see dislikes, dude.
No.
Yes.
When did that change?
That changed... Jesus Christ. That changed, earlier, last year, I think.
That's dumb.
A bunch of big YouTubers, basically, who have been involved in a bunch of controversy, basically went to them and were like, listen, when you really think about it, having dislikes does nothing. You should hide them. Meanwhile, the real reason is
that
because...
it hurts their feelings?
It hurts their feelings. It also makes it harder for them to, lie about something that they're attempting to cover up.
Jeez.
So, YouTube went ahead and catered to those people.
Thanks, YouTube.
We're not going to avoid this, because we like this. We also love the people that this video attracted. I don't know what they're so mad about. We agree with them, apparently. See, well done calling people you don't agree with subhuman. Thank you. Expect way more of that.
He's literally, like, subhuman. Like, he's literally,
this dude
like,
has been on a couple of our other videos. I think he was...
He's one of these guys. Like, calling it...
No, he's not. He's just one of these, like...
Is this guy not talking about Elon Musk? Good job calling someone you disagree with subhuman. He's talking about Elon Musk.
Yes, I'm talking about Elon Musk there.
Yeah.
I'm talking about people who like Elon Musk there. Which I don't apologize for. But this dude has been on a couple of our other videos, so I'm willing to give him... Because he's benefited me, I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he's just, like, one of these, like, apolitical guys that are like, can't we all just, like, get along and, like, come to a happy middle ground?
No, man, that guy is... that guy is a word that we can't say because you can't talk about things
He probably
anymore.
is not. Relax a little.
No. Elon Musk?
Oh, Elon Musk? Yes.
Yeah, keep up, man.
No, he is not. He's also not that.
Elon Musk is a billionaire.
He's
which
not
is
what
always...
is listed right here.
For no reason.
He's
despite
just
all
pretending
the
that
evidence.
he is, because those people suck on his toes.
That's true, but even he's so insufferable that even those people are abandoning him. But for some reason, his simps still flock to our comment section to defend him.
Well, that's probably my fault, because I went ahead and added a bunch of Elon Musk baiting crap to this. Hashtag Elon Musk motivation. So they probably got attracted here by the turd I laid in front of them, but they were still attracted by a turd. So...
I'd say it was worth it.
Yes. So this is what happened to the two lost members of the Whitaker family. Look, they even tried to make Elon a member in the thumbnail. Thanks for liking my thumbnail.
Wait, Whitaker family?
Whitaker family.
Oh, is that those, like, inbreds?
Yeah, those inbreds that there's a couple documentaries of.
Alright.
I love watching that because you can see, like, they're... One of the guys, the guy who has to yelp because he's too inbred to speak, has, like... Every time he turns around, there's just, like, doo-doo stains running down the entire back of his pant leg. It's very funny. I might have to just add a clip of that. I can't tell if this is satire or not.
Alright, well...
Open mouth emoji, crying, laughing emoji.
It's not a satire. It's... Why would we joke about not liking Elon Musk?
What implied this was satire? We were pretty obviously making fun of you guys the whole time.
Hold on, stop scrolling down so I can think about this for a second.
Everything's still in view.
You keep reading them though. Wait a second. The second guy, second comment here, the Whitaker thing. You're dumb for your opinion, but making fun of us by calling us the member of the Whitaker family, very funny. Good job. The guy just below him, learn from the guy above you. Be creative with your insults. Stupid.
I'm better. That goes for most things. December started with some good news this year. Typo? Maybe the Christmas magic is real after all. This dude's actually a fan of us, so, you know, he's probably pretty cool.
I don't know what that means, though.
It has a big pee-pee.
Started with good... Is he talking about
I love this one.
Yeah. Thank you for loving our video.
This guy's my favorite. Thank you, Vladimir Obama. I love you, too. You're both pretty funny, not sarcasm. Why would that be sarcasm? I'm going to assume you're left-leaning, even if I'm disappointed in the future, but I enjoy the content.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
We try not to take ourselves seriously, and we try not to be too political.
I hope that you're not really that big a fan of Elon Musk. But regardless, I don't really know what this non-sequitur here was, but regardless, thank you for liking us.
Yeah!
Thank you, Vladimir Obama! Yeah!
Wait, what did you respond to the you're both pretty funny?
I was just like, thank you for watching us, even if you disagree with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish more people could do that, but apparently not, as we're about to keep seeing.
People take themselves too seriously.
Is this supposed to be the reincarnation of Third Reich Radio? If so, good job.
What?
What does that mean? We're arguing against all those points.
That's dumb, dude.
So, is this person like a lefty who saw this
Oh yeah, he probably didn't.
This disclaimer, because that comment came pretty early when this was posted.
Yeah, he probably didn't even like watch the video.
So if he's like an Elon Musk fan, then he's mad that we're saying stuff that he probably agrees with, or that he thinks we are. Because again, we were arguing against all these points. I don't know why we're Third Reich. I might have to censor those words.
Good activism, man. Not watching the video.
I'm guessing all these vague, non-specific negative comments are butthurt AI bros. I started with the first Shad video and kept listening after that, and so far I'm finding your videos quite entertaining. I probably... I won't stick with the dick-sucking comments. Oh no, I have to censor that.
Wait, check the replies. I want to see it. There's 2 of them. Did you reply twice?
Yeah.
You loser?
Oh, I'll definitely be here for that. No, that was just me reassuring him that we'll keep covering Shad, which we're doing in this video, so congratulations, guy.
Yeah.
This one pissed me off the most.
Verbal discharge?
Because this is just our own joke. He just changed the body part. This is a lame insult.
Yeah, that was pretty weak, man.
This is like if we were called the Pee-Pee Podcast, and this dude's like, we're like the Poo-Poo Podcast, a bunch of gay woods.
Yeah, if you're gonna leave a comment that's like disparaging us, make
Don't
it funny,
use our
man.
own disparaging comments.
Yeah, flame us. Don't like.
Or
you gotta. You
not
got
even
like
a comment. That's our branding.
You're trying to burn us with a heating pad, man.
Is that we're fucking
spice it up?
There I go swearing. Made me all mad. Lol. Is this the same guy from? No, it is not.
I don't know who that guy is.
What are you laughing at?
Why do you keep jittering the screen around? Just scroll down slowly. Wow, that was a waste of time. Your podcast is going nowhere ever. Thank you.
We have
183 subscribers. Thank you.
One of our videos has like 12,000 views. Which is pretty cool because, like, earnestly, we are a couple of nobodies. So
speak for yourself.
It is so hard. It is impossible for a podcast starring people nobody knows to gain a following. Like, I'll see so many podcasts on YouTube that are like, episode 100, 2 views.
Well, I've got my own thing that's more popular. I'm Germa, by the way.
Yeah, that's right. I wasn't supposed to mention that.
Yeah, it's
but
cool,
I guess
though.
we can drop the act on that one.
Yeah.
What a waste of time your podcast is going... Oh, I already read that.
Yeah.
Was missing you last week. Alright, I'm not going to read that, but yes, this guy, favorite fan so far. He follows me around on Twitter, too.
I don't know, man. The one just below that.
I love this video. Yeah, actually, Brandon, gotta be honest with you, Vladimir Obama.
Third comment on this video alone.
Thanks for pushing us up there. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
Doesn't matter. Appreciate it anyways.
I just want to like go ahead and remind people the video that these guys are flocking to us to defend. Notice how none of them mentioned a single thing we said in this video, by the way, of us making fun of this guy.
There's nothing they can disagree with. We're just right.
There are like... Oh, God.
I don't want to hear these losers.
Yeah, I don't want to hear these losers either. Their podcast is going nowhere. Be quiet.
Just mute it, man.
How long did we blabber about this?
Probably a while. We blabber on most of these topics.
I want to see the part where he's like freaking out.
Oh yeah, where he starts to panic because nobody's like...
Don't advertise. Don't want them to advertise? No. Look at the crowd again, man.
I'm gonna have to mute it. It was just us blabbering. But right here, he's like having a mental breakdown on here after losing one of his company's billions of dollars.
He seems like
what about this is defensible to these people?
I like how sassy he is. Like, he's trying to be, like...
Go
like
yourselves.
Tough. He's trying to be tough, but he's just coming off as sassy.
See, I think he's got it going on, to be honest. I'll admit that about him, at least. What is
his necklace? It looks like he's wearing, like, dog tags, but I know he's not.
He thinks it looks cool. I look like Blade Runner. Okay, the next thing we're going to cover... This is kind of a... us, like, whetting your appetites for the Shad video is a couple of AI craps that I've been wanting to talk about.
Wait, hold on. On the point of Blade Runner, I watched the like Ryan Gosling Blade Runner.
Didn't really
like,
ask, but
a week or two ago, and then I jumped straight into the Barbie movie right afterwards, and I got like emotional whiplash. It was quite jarring.
Barbie movie was pretty good. That's all awesome. I'm ever going to talk about it.
Awesome.
See, I wanted to bring up this AI singer. I am so happy to.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yes, she's singing here.
I have seen her like everywhere, and I have ignored her every time because she's obviously AI. I have not watched her.
Well, yeah,
do
they're
anything.
pretty open about it.
No, I mean, like, I haven't watched it. I see the thumbnail, and I immediately scroll past because it looks like trash.
I've seen none of this. Turn your phone off. We're recording.
I just got a notification from Reddit, Ask Gay Bros, which I am not sub to, but it keeps giving me suggestions for.
I wonder what that says about your search history.
It means I'm gay.
Hello, world. I'm Anna, Indiana, and I'm an AI singer-songwriter. Here's my first song, Betrayed by This Town. Everything from the key, tempo, chord, progression, melody notes, rhythm, lyrics, and my image and singing is auto-generated using AI. Hope you like it. Man, I love where entertainment is nowadays. One solace I take is that this is never going to, like, pick up, I don't think. For some reason, music people are, like, very anti-AI right now.
Good.
Which is, like, nice to see. I wish that, like, people who share images on the internet felt the same.
It's because music is a respected art form. For whatever reason, people don't like drawing art. People just don't care about it. You can crank out drawn art for like I know they don't care about the image. They care about the song.
If you showed Shad this, he would literally fucking like have a religious moment.
He'd probably blow a load in his pants.
And I'm so excited to share my music with you.
Nice to meet you, Anna.
Dude,
you are like visually appealing.
Like when she turns her head, it looks like she's melting.
Her like silhouette isn't changing at all.
I know, they're just like stretching her face to make it look like she's turning.
As an AI singer-songwriter, everything from
anything to avoid work, I guess. Look at how her teeth like slide around.
Lyrics, and my
they look like they fuse at certain points.
Stop interrupting Anna!
I hope you
no. Let's hear it, Anna.
Cool story, babe.
Anna Banana.
Anna, quiet.
I just hit somebody in the soul with that.
Quiet, Anna. The men are talking.
Somebody's dad called them Anna Banana, and they just got hit in the soul when I said that. You're welcome.
I doubt anyone heard you. I was blabbering it too.
We don't have enough.
What is all this nerd crap on the side? Get out of here.
This is the code responsible for creating this abomination. This affront to Jod. Oh wow, it sounds terrible.
Quiet, we haven't heard any. Can you imagine them having the audacity to copyright strike us for playing this?
Knowing us, it will definitely happen. Shattered hopes.
Other than the, like, AI nightmare shit, this pretty much sounds nothing... This doesn't even sound like that far off from some, like, schlock garbage you'd hear on the radio.
Every Taylor Swift song be like.
Quiet, the Swifties will be after you.
Man, I would love to do a comment section video on a Swifties.
Swifties don't have the attention span to, like, listen to our podcast.
Well, of course not, but they'd leave a comment.
For an extended period of time, anyway. We'd have to put that at the beginning.
They'd leave
I'm not opening a show with Taylor Swift garbage.
They would just leave a comment without watching, and we'd be able to talk about how they suck.
Excuse me, Anna's singing?
They're showing off the math like it's impressive, but this doesn't sound good.
Like, no one who doesn't already do this AI garbage themselves would be remotely impressed by that. It's a bunch of gobbledygook.
Yeah. I am not impressed. And I don't do AI. Also, I'm looking at the, like, housing on this mic thing. And, I'm only now realizing that it's, like, an impossible object. Like, its geometry is just not
Yeah, I
possible.
forgot this mic was probably... You really couldn't have gotten a JPEG of a mic to put in this. You really had to AI generate the microphone.
Of course. They're proud of how completely... How everything's 100% AI generated, despite it looking like crap constantly.
I like how the mic is not plugged into anything. You notice that? There's no cord coming off of it.
Yeah, it just sort of like juts out the bottom. There's sort of like a
It just
cord really close to the
prolapses, and then
camera.
there's no, like, electrical cord following it.
There's whatever this thing is, like, blurry in front of the camera, but it looks like it's not even attached.
I hope this hasn't been too loud, actually. I'm just now thinking about that.
I'm pretty sure this is trained using, like, Taylor Swift songs. If I had to guess. Because it sounds...
If this thing were the the androids in, like, Blade Runner, I would be one of those people who just, like, kicks them to death. Ew!
Just throw
I would just be like a
trash compactor.
Yeah, I would be like a dystopia Republican, basically. Like, no, these things is not human, except I'm right in that case.
Hey guys, gonna take our jobs.
Except he actually, like, literally did in this case. We aren't wrong despite being stereotypes. Oh, we can swear.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
I wouldn't do that to you.
See.
What's this crap?
What'd you think of this, actually? I just realized we didn't get our final thoughts in.
What I think? I thought it was garbage. I thought the same thing I thought when
Dude,
I first saw the thumbnail. That it
You're
would be
not
trash.
impressed by all this... Where is it?
You're not impressed
You're
by
not
the
impressed by this?
You're not impressed by the
What do
several
you mean?
strings of code, and you're not impressed by the...
This didn't make your jaw drop upon seeing it?
You're not impressed by this girl's face being stretched out like a sock puppet to talk, and how everything's
Yeah,
generated.
she looks
with
like an
impossible...
accident victim who got, like, good plastic surgery afterwards. But you can still tell she was in an accident.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Alright, with that, we'll move on to this poor guy getting his art stolen by some douchebag in his comment section, trying to impress him, but not realizing he's preaching to the wrong choir here.
I didn't read that.
I just want to show this. I guess, what is this?
Mr. Cardman, 4-inch filler. Man, go up. Read that.
I'm trying to get the full art, and I guess we're not really missing anything right
card
there.
ed version. Come
join me
in
on Patreon. Help me fight back against AI art. Stock art is available on Drive-Thru RPG. Link in bio.
Man, what is that tarot card, though?
I think this is, like... I don't know if he's, like, doing, like, custom art, or this... He might even be doing official stuff for, what's the... Sinister Card Man. Okay, I thought that would be the name of...
I mean, this is good, but I'm worried about what this guy's telling me my fortune is.
See... You'll get this up your ass.
That's...
Not discourse. Why would you go to this sinister ass motherfucker to get your fortune read?
I foretell that you're going to be booty blasted as soon as you stand out of your suit.
You're always predicting that people are gonna get booty blasted.
Flips over all of his cards, and they're just all phallic objects.
Not discouraging, but encouraging that you consider using hashtag AI art as a tool. Like, I took your art and asked AI to recreate it. He's not, like, adding all of these hashtags, like, organically. He's doing it in the hopes that a bunch of people, like, see this on their algorithm and go to it. He's just, like, outrage baiting right now.
Yeah, he's clearly baiting.
He's probably trying to lead people to his AI garbage.
Probably.
Even left in the lighting.
No one is
Here's what
impressed
I
by...
created. Here's what it created.
Nobody's impressed by your crap that you generate.
Let's go ahead and look over some of these. I must say, AI is getting a lot better with hands, which is a little worrying, but, like, its reputation hasn't really, like, improved at all since.
Yeah.
Like, pretty much everyone is sold on what their position of this is. I like how the card is just floating in his hand.
Yeah, it looks more like a domino. You know what I'm saying? Like a tile.
How?
It doesn't look like a card. It's too small.
He took the one image and made all these other ones from it? Why does he have, like, a robot hand? Also, this skeleton has a beard. What even is that? An Amish beard.
Brother Hamish, your future is bleak.
What? Why his finger do that?
Again, booty blast.
This guy
I'm going to do this to your cornhole.
He looks like a Harlequin from 40K. I guess
Nobody
not a whole lot of
cares.
people... Yeah, no one does.
Nobody cares.
Let's see this. Let's see how people create... Sure, Jan. Ew, this is ugly, too. Like, nothing about this is compelling to look at all.
Yeah, why is it that, like, half of all AI-generated stuff looks like propaganda? Like, not specifically just because it's Uncle Sam, but, like, the weird, like... It looks like hand-painted, but not hand-painted. It looks like it's intentionally made to look like it was hand-painted. Like, it looks all, like, feathery and stuff. But it's obviously not hand-painted, of course.
Does a photographer own images that they create when they click a button? Oh my god, I'm so sick of them using this, like, camera analogy.
Yeah, because it's
Like-
it's not a camera, dude. Like, if a photographer went to a museum and took a picture of somebody else's art, yeah, that would not be theirs. However,
But
if a
photographers
photographer...
also, like, have to often set up their own scene.
Yeah,
Like, people don't just photograph random crap lying around.
Yeah, they'll,
Actually,
like,
they totally do that.
they'll climb a mountain to take a picture of, like, the landscape. Like, they're doing a lot to get that photo.
You're going to the thing being photographed.
Yeah.
I will say I don't think it's as impressive, obviously, as, like, a hand-drawn piece of art. No one does.
Well,
But
yeah.
bringing it up in this case is dishonest.
Yeah. Because
The only reason they bring up photographer is because, oh, you just click a button. Oh, you just press your finger downwards. Oh, you mean spray paint art is art now? All that requires you to do is press your button down or finger down. That's what I'm doing.
No, not really.
There's not a whole lot to say here. This dude just sucks, but he's doing it on purpose to bait outrage, and we just fed into it by covering him. So, good job, man.
I mean...
You know what you're doing, at least.
I guess so. Or
This
we
one
could
is still
have-
way more interesting to look at than any of these. Except for the Amish skeleton.
Yeah,
For
but
some reason,
that one's good to look at because it sucks.
that really sang to my soul for some reason. These were, of course...
Amish cyborg skeleton. How do you get cooler than that?
We pretty much just covered these to lead into us covering Shad again, finally. I've been talking about it for, like, weeks now, and we finally, like, land on him because nothing interesting is happening in the world. Literally nothing. Everything's okay right now. It's crazy.
For once. Yeah.
That wasn't a serious
Everyone
comment.
wonders why so many podcasts are crocking up. It's because, like, every single day there's a world-altering event. Anyone can
Sometimes
have...
you just have to hear the opinions of a couple of basement-dwelling mutants like us to really understand how you're supposed to feel about things.
We're helping you process.
Let's see. I selected 2 random videos on here. Unfortunately, he has not gotten back into uploading on this channel, which I'm somewhat thankful for because I would rather he make sword content, even if it's apparently inaccurate. But
That was our doing. We're responsible for his hiatus.
I
We
doubt this dude has seen anything we've made. Fucking,
We
there's been
spanked him
thousands of
soundly
videos
enough.
made on him,
spanked him
or
soundly enough
hundreds probably.
that he's gone into hiding.
No, he's probably just focusing.
Don't
I
make
can
us do it
guarantee
again,
you,
Shad.
when he needs to farm some controversy like that last dude, he's going to hop right back into a couple more AI videos.
Yeah, because otherwise it's going to be irrelevant.
He might have.
Nobody wants to
I
read your
actually
book.
haven't checked his main channel. For some reason, I only pulled up this channel, but I haven't seen anyone on Twitter like mentioning him because that's typically how I find out about this crap.
You know, honestly, if he was just like controversy farming with his like AI stuff, like if he was just doing the AI,
I could respect it.
Yeah, I would honestly respect it more than the truth.
Let me see here.
Man, he is really on about this.
He
sword
really
girl.
likes this character.
Yeah, this character is boring,
Probably
dude.
tickles him pink for some reason.
Yeah.
Tickles his pink.
Even if we're ignoring all the like AI problems, it's just a boring character, dude.
Nah, I like her.
Schoolgirl with pigtails and a sword.
I'd
Wow.
have a beer with that one.
Just like every anime ever.
Like, it's also a completely generic uniform.
Yeah, well, that's why I just said schoolgirl rather than, like, I don't know, whatever high school.
But dude, the geometry on that sword was really hard.
Oh boy, did this...
But he didn't.
I did not need to press play there. Anything else to say before I start this?
What do you mean start it? Is this new? Are we just gonna watch an old video?
Yeah, this is only like a month old.
Oh.
This was one of the ones he made when he started the channel.
He's still talking about this then? He's
Yes.
still talking about this terrible AI girl.
Why wouldn't he? It's a good design.
Oh boy,
not really.
did this image make people on Twitter lose their ever-loving mind?
Even if he calls it Twitter.
Of course. Nobody's gonna call it X,
mentions
that's
that
dumb.
it's still called... I don't know if he's a fucking Elon bro, actually.
He seems like it.
He
He would.
I guarantee you he's at least defended him.
Ever-loving mind.
Probably.
Not kidding, the post I made had
I can see why, man. She's a real looker.
4.6 million interactions.
Okay, dude.
And why did it cause such a stir? Well, it's because I made
Ew.
it fulfill a
She's got like a
how-
toddler's face,
See,
man.
AI art generators are brilliant. They can do amazing things, yet there are very significant limitations.
Brush your hair, you hippie.
That sword looks like a Witcher
With
sword.
the technology, meaning you have
It probably just takes... That's a pretty generic looking,
and if you're able to apply
Yeah, Witcher swords are
Sly
typically
hander?
like that.
I can't really tell. No, that's not a Sly hander. What am I talking about? It's probably a Claymore.
Or even drawing. So to demonstrate this, I decided
He
to
never
make
got
an
the
image
head
that
shape
would be
down, did he?
extremely hard.
That one looks way better than the one that he settled on.
AI image generators to produce from a single prompt. You see, when it comes
Why
to
do girls
specificity,
always need to be
when you want
smiling
something
in this dude's
specific
pictures?
out of the image
Yeah.
generators,
Let her show that she's exerting herself a little.
difficult, such
Yeah,
as a character
it's,
in a
If
specific
this is the
pose.
best one here.
Special image generators
She just looks like
that
she's
can be
training.
fiendishly difficult.
Those
Such
armpits
as a
are
character
He really had
driving
to.
me wild.
He really had to get her in a
Especially with the
schoolgirl's
specific
uniform
hand
and make her
placements down to
smile.
where the
And give her
fingers are
pigtails.
located. But
And
before
give
you
her
jump
One
on and try
Piece
and say
character
her forward hand is
proportions.
backwards, this is
Degenerate.
actually a
Also,
historical
I have
hand
not
that
heard
goes
basically a
over
word
first
that this
image
guy's
up
been
with
saying. Are we
Yeah, we
supposed
probably
to be...
should,
Is he saying anything
I
new?
decided
Is there?
to
Is
make
it
an
worth
image
listening
that
to?
would be technology,
Let's hear what he has to
skill and
say.
knowledge in how to use these
We've been
programs.
unfair so
And
far.
if you're able to apply
Okay.
other artistic abilities, whether that's in 3D modeling, illustration,
It doesn't
or
sound
even
like he's saying
drawing.
anything new.
So to demonstrate this, I decided to make an image that would be extremely hard, if not impossible, for
Oh, I
the
bet it
AI
was.
image generators to produce from a single prompt. You see, when it comes to
Yeah, you're
specificity-
right. This is literally just yet another... You don't understand. I have to make multiple prompts.
Yeah, to make it lame.
But yeah, that's what he
something
does. He
specific
makes it
out of the
lame.
image
I
generators
mean, he did.
That can
Look-
be
look at it.
fiendishly difficult.
It's worse.
Such as a character.
What is the sword in this third one?
Well,
It's
that's
like a broken katana.
yeah. That's one that was strictly AI generated because AI is a fucking joke.
Probably just took a real picture of a sword and put it there.
Probably.
pose,
That or he
especially with
drew the
specific
outline
hand
and then
placement down
AI
to
just
where
filled
the
it in.
fingers are located. But before you jump on and try and say her forward hand is backwards, this is actually a historical hand placement that results
This
from
is
a reverse
pretty
image
much-
cut with a medieval European
It
sword.
looks like it
So
would be a
far,
good
this
way to
is
break
pretty
your
much
wrist.
no different from the Twitter video we covered already.
Yeah.
Or like the Twitter post that we covered about this
Here is me
image.
replicating this
So he's
pose.
still
But
whining
where her
about the
forward
same
hand is
thing
rotated
with the
that
same
little bit
character.
more, which makes it appear a bit
Gotta farm
more
those views, man.
uncanny compared to mine.
I respect
That is
it.
actually a failing of my own
I guess so.
execution, not a failing of the technology. Regardless, this
That does
hand
not look
placement,
like a comfortable
specifically
pose
the thumb
still.
on the blade
No,
of the sword,
not at all.
is crucial to depict this historical swordsmanship grip. So an AI will struggle with this specific hand
Why she got like
placement, as well as
monkey
a couple
fingers
other
on that
things.
one
It
hand?
can make up original character
'Cause he drew the
designs, but
fingers.
to make them consistently
Okay, they're not
accurate,
smiling here, so
sometimes
that's
you need to train
something.
whole
That's his
models to get
wife.
consistent character design elements.
So
And another
fucking
thing that had
adorable that he
difficulty
does
for a long
that.
while are with swords. So I decided
What?
to make an image with every single difficulty for a long while.
say?
So adorable that he does
sword
what?
problem. Sometimes you
He
need to
uses
train
his
whole
wife's
models to
face?
get consistent character
Oh,
design
yeah.
elements.
Still
and
weird.
Another thing they've had difficulty for a long while are with
Women
swords.
can never be
So I
fully
decided to
armored.
make an image with every single
Hell yeah,
one of
gotta
those
have some
difficult
cleavage.
elements.
Way hotter when they are, just saying.
That is this image right here. The thing is, though, critics of AI art love to discredit
Dude,
it,
you should
no
bring
matter
up
how
that picture of the,
disingenuous or dishonest they're being.
Not the Valkyrie, the, Amazon.
What Amazon?
The Amazon. The Amazonian. The one
which
with the...
one? You're not being very descriptive right now.
You have a picture of an Amazonian
Oh.
on your phone saved.
I can't pull that up on here.
You're lame.
And they try and dismiss it all as being low effort, low skill, worthless.
It's a cool
Which
picture.
is simply not
It
true.
is.
You'll just have to
It is
take my
clear
word for
beyond
it.
any doubt
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a one.
No, why would I be talking in a...
I was gonna say I've never shown you like fucking. I've never shown you like Amazon before, so I didn't even know what you were like referencing. Okay, you're talking about like the actually serious image. I might
Yeah,
be able.
you said that it's... Oh my god, dude.
I might be. I'll just like put it up on screen here because it is a very cool one. But I'll like try looking for it on my phone and we'll discuss it once I find it.
But yeah, the only cool female warriors are schoolgirls with swords or Supergirl, I guess.
worthless, which is simply not true. It is clear beyond any doubt that those people who know how to prompt better and get the best results out of this technology easily make far superior art than people who are unfamiliar with this.
No.
Especially in using additional tools like upscalers, multiple models, control nets.
AI
and
art
more.
does not make
So to
better art
dispel
than real
these
artists.
lies, I posted this on Twitter. For anyone who thinks making great AI art is always easy, requires no talent or skill, I challenge them to make an image.
I have heard it. I swear to God, he's recycling scripts at this point.
Yeah, because he only has one point. He just goes on about...
It takes more effort than yes, yeah, man.
I asked it to make a girl with a sword, and then I changed it to be a better sword and a better girl.
I couldn't find it, but I'll just post the image up. What do you remember about it? I remember thinking that the removed breast is really cool.
Yeah, I just remember it being hardcore and badass. Basically, they're like the legend of the Amazonians was that the Amazonians would cut off one of their breasts because their breasts would get in the way of archery, and somebody drew a picture of like a lore accurate Amazonian, and she looks super hardcore because she's all decked out in armor. She's got this big ass warhammer.
No, dude, women have to be pretty to be warriors.
I mean, she was.
They have to have no scars at all.
I mean, she was pretty, but she was also badass.
Perfect and intact in every way.
Yeah, because warriors don't have scars.
The scars make them way hotter.
I posted this on Twitter. For anyone who thinks making great AI art
I would do that, Amazon.
is always easy, requires no talent or skill, I challenge them to make an image
gonna
of
let
their
that one
own
linger.
original
Yeah.
character with the same pose, hand placement, sword position.
Well,
as this
dude, he's
image
still
is nothing
saying
but
that.
word
This,
promise.
I'm
This
I'm
is
halfway
lame.
between like just skipping this video at this point. Because
Yeah, this is lame.
hold
He's saying
on,
the same
hold on.
thing.
Let's hear him out. We're playing his video after all.
Dude,
My art is
he's
what
gonna
effort
say the
and
same shit again.
That's not his fault.
Requires no skill. And show a recording of the process. It should be easy for you to make a similar image of equivalent quality with the features I described. Good luck, because where the technology
Oh,
is right
yeah.
now, that's impossible with just
You
word
couldn't
prompts.
make this. I probably could. That's the sad part.
With complex finger placement.
I would, of course, steal your image to do that. Let you see how it fucking feels.
Geometric objects with specific shapes on any angle
Ew.
other than on profile. These limitations are going to remain in AI art for a long time, and only capable artists can overcome them. To prove this, I decided to make
He's
this
literally
image
just
that has all
reading
those
his...
difficult elements to
I made a
demonstrate
joke
people
that he was
skill in
doing
multiple
this.
mediums and artistic
Yeah,
ability
he's
can
literally
overcome
doing
the
it. He's not only
limitations
saying
that make
the
more
same
complex,
thing he said
specific,
before,
and
but
at the
he's
end of the day,
also just
superior art.
using his
Anyone
old
He is
script.
recycling his scripts in the form of just rereading his Twitter posts.
With AI image generators really is.
Let's move on to the next topic.
But what I can do
No.
here should show
We must hear him out.
Dude, we already have. We have 2 videos on it.
AI art. If you're a
Well, now we got a third one.
afraid of getting
If he's willing to recycle content, so am I.
make better AI art than the competition with your artistic ability. The thing is, though, for so many people, AI art is the evil boogeyman, and it is invalid no matter what. And so the cope, deflection, and gaslighting was extreme. Look at this tweet here.
What?
When someone tried to claim these images were...
Yeah, we actually did cover this part, but that was incidental. I'll just say again, this image is close enough to what you were asking for. She's holding the sword above her head.
Yeah.
That's basically what your image is.
Also, it's not a cope to say that AI art is talentless, or to say that it's not real art.
Look, it's cope that they almost got the image that I asked for. No, you don't understand. I needed a perfect one-to-one of the image I made in order to be proven wrong.
It's also not gaslighting to tell you that you're not an artist for making AI art. All that is just true.
I call this close enough
No, it
to
isn't.
meet your challenge. Close enough? I said match the same pose.
That's practically the same thing.
That is the same thing.
She's just, like, standing differently. It's the same, like, angle.
Yeah.
She's just holding the sword at a different angle.
Yeah, this is, bad.
You could trick me into... Wow. Scintillating. You could trick me into thinking that this was an actual drawing by someone. For some reason,
Because it's
AI
trained
artists...
on real people. It's trained on real people's art.
No, it isn't. That's just a rumor.
Wow, it looks so realistic. Yeah, it's because it stole all of its work from other people.
I don't know why AI artists, like, don't do styles like this more often. It seems like AI fucks this up significantly less than its actual drawings.
Well, if
although
they start
the
doing
geometry
it-
on that sword is fucking crazy.
If they... Well, the tip is cut off, for one. But...
Well, no, the image is. There's not
yeah,
the
that's
full
what I'm
one.
saying.
But that's not what I'm factoring in. I'm talking about, like, the way the reflection
like
is added.
Yeah. That reminds me of Legend of Zelda. But if people start making art, like more art in this style, AI is just gonna have more to train off of and steal from.
And
That's the biggest
placements.
issue here,
But
the
hands are
theft.
mangled, the pose isn't even close, yet he has the gall to try and claim that this is
The
close
gall.
enough. As the disgruntled Jedi says in response to this person.
Wow, that one
Making it
basically
worse.
is the same thing as yours.
I like how its sword just turns into a giant hammer.
I'm pretty sure this person is also using their own character because this is the same character in all these images that they're providing.
Yeah, that's like the 5th time we've seen her.
That picture doesn't look like his, because you lack the skill to understand the stance. It's not the same. And honestly, if you think it is, maybe your artistic eye isn't nearly as sharp as you think it is.
Dude, why are we
Give it up.
talking
You
about
just
the
keep owning
skill
yourself.
required
He
to use
tried and
AI?
tried
It doesn't
and
take
could not
skill, man.
Yes, it does. He's brought that point up a ton of times. Obviously, there's merit to it.
No.
So instead
It's
of
literally
acknowledging
just how
the clear
dedicated
truth
you
and
are to
evidence
getting
that
the
I have shown
minute
them,
details
these
right.
offended artists instead tried to rip the image apart for many disingenuous reasons. This revealed a really sad...
What was disingenuous? They were pointing out anatomical problems that are clearly there. They circled them in big red circles for you.
Many of these artists would be praising it,
Also, this
and
is
no
still a bad argument to make that people can't copy your exact pose, because you didn't use AI to get that pose. You used your own hand to get that pose. You drew it first and then had AI fill it in.
How did this come out?
I think that came out when I set it up over here.
Alright. That freaking laptop, like, just melts through its own battery. See, I might have to pause this recording in a sec because I have to piss like a racehorse, but we'll finish these Shad videos real quick. See.
Wait, check and see if it's still recording.
It is.
Oh, okay.
I can see from here.
Oh, okay, cool.
There's definitely things that I think can be improved, which just excites me to make even better AI art. But to say that it's complete trash.
Oh yeah, the other people were the ones coping. Was that like just some Sonic lore?
Praising it, and nowhere near applying the same level of scrutiny and criticism. I'm not saying it's perfect. There's definitely things that I think can be improved, which just
There's
excites
like
me to
medieval
make even better
blowjob.
AI art. But to say
It's just pregnant Sonic.
Why'd you take that out, Shad? That would have been the best part of this.
He didn't take it out. He still included it in the scroll.
Dishonesty and bias. As I said in this tweet, that got nearly 3 million interactions in response to people unreasonably nitpicking one of my AI
Oh
pieces.
man.
Oh, now it's unreasonable to do so. Sorry, man. That's mean. That was mean of us to do that to you.
Nothing to worry about. Who would want to buy trash? But the truth is, we all know that regardless of the nitpicking, this image looks incredible. Seriously, I'm in awe of how this technology can enable anyone to make amazing art. And the hate it's receiving...
Well, I like it! That's all that matters!
They would be
Yeah.
praising the exact
Alright,
same
hold
image
on.
if it'd been made by him.
Look at this.
Are you going to
They're
respond
pointing
to
out
any of this stuff?
Yeah, like all of these are fucking solid points. Like the lighting
His
thing
point
here.
is probably just, well, it's gonna get better anyway.
Wow, nice.
That's
one,
very
man.
true, man.
Also, like, if I wanted to have like a picture to keep of Supergirl, I would have an artist make it because the little details would bother me. Because, like, if you're keeping it, then you're gonna look like a fool if you have a bunch of stupid errors like this. Like, what would you use this for? Like, if you're gonna put it up on a wall or something. Like, if you're a Supergirl fan. Like, if you're a fan of Supergirl and you were gonna, like, put this up as a poster, you wouldn't get an AI poster of it because it would suck. Like, there'd be a bunch of flaws in it. It would be meaningless.
I'm gonna get this tattooed on my stomach.
Dude,
Complete with all of these,
I would give you $200 if you got this tattooed on your stomach.
That is completely not worth it by anyone.
I would pay for the tattoo and give you the price of the tattoo on top of it.
That is retarded. Hell no.
It's also probably less than $200. I don't know how much tattoos cost, honestly.
I'll just have an AI tattoo me.
It's
We'll probably be at that point too.
That is probably actually more than $200 what I said.
To make even better AI art than me, because I'm not the most talented artist in the world, but my artistic ability helps me make better.
Oh man, it's so nice to hear how humble he is when he's talking about stuff that he's not willing to do, like drawing. Man, you really clues you into how humble this guy is, you know?
My artistic ability allows me to tell when
I'm not the best artist. That's why I don't ever do it.
My artistic ability lets me tell when a hand looks like a pecking peanut.
Better AI art than those without it. This is the truth. The most talented artist can easily compete with most AI art because it still has significant
Dude, the most talented
limitations,
artists
and only
blow
artistically and technically
AI art out of the water.
No, they don't. This is way better than what someone could actually draw, man.
Wait, can we look up BW Usagi?
No.
Come on, man. Whatever, look up BW Usagi on your own. Let me make sure that's the right name.
No, don't do that.
Do that. I have a panel, or not a panel, but I have
Talking over Shad!
Has it then, you tard? I have, yeah, BW Usagi.
Wait till we finish this video to go shilling people.
Dude, I do not care about this video. I've wanted to end this for the entire time it's been playing. He's saying the same shit he's been saying.
Yes, and we have to hear him out.
When artists crap on my AI art, they prove my point. They, as artists, are using their knowledge and talent to see the flaws in AI art, and therefore prove that having artistic ability would enable them to make even better AI art than me. Because I'm not the most talented artist in the world, but my artistic ability helps me make better AI art than
Come on, man, you don't gotta put yourself down like that.
If that's the point you're making, your point is stupid.
Because it still has significant limitations.
Somebody who understands art better could make somebody else make art better. Wow,
Thus,
man.
artists will be able to make the best AI art, and those that use it to enhance their work, output speed, and so much more have nothing to fear. If AI art replaces other art in the market, it won't be from AI, it will be from other artists using AI. So, follow me on X.
That's AI, man.
So that's his point, is that, well, artists are gonna start using AI eventually, and then the AI will get even better. How's he feel about the fact that AI is, like, become so incestuous at this point that it's, like, actually devolving again?
Also...
Like, it's literally making AI copies of AI art that's making AI art from AI art. It's just, like, a completely, like, incestuous Ouroboros, basically.
Well, that's a pretty cool degradation. I didn't actually expect that. I'm glad that's happening. I hope it completely collapses.
Yes, because these tards are putting way too much of it out, to the point that it's overshadowing the amount of actual images on the internet.
Also, artists actually like making art, so they're not going to use AI to make
So
the
does
art
he,
for
man.
them.
He just showed off a bunch of art that he made.
He repeatedly states that he does not like making art, because he doesn't, and he sucks at it. Anyways,
That was pretty good.
An actual good artist. I always have a tab. I have 2 tabs open on my Google, or on Google on my phone all the time. And one is just something to do with the Cosmere, and the other one is BW Usagi. Their art somehow hits like a middle point between beautiful and grisly, and it is it's insane. I love it. Chasen showed them to me, and
Yes, and I will not be showing it to them because there are I cannot post on here.
yeah, it is kind of risque, and gory. So, but look it up on your own. It's super sick, and it's an example of an actual artist that AI art would not be able to replicate.
No, don't do that. Watch more of our content.
We'll do both.
Which you will do once I get back. I'm gonna pause this real quick. Alright, we're back in black.
That was some good pee-pee.
Yes, I swore I peed for a solid minute and a half. I don't know what the heck that was, but it was heavenly. Alright, but now that we're back, we're unfortunately back to the Shad video.
Wait,
Let's see.
you're not gonna watch this again?
Here is how I made the image.
Of course
that made
not. This
people
is a new
lose
one.
their mind on Twitter. And if
Dude,
you're wondering how
Is he gonna cover the exact same thing?
Yes. I don't want to watch this again, man.
Let's see.
Right here. The simple fact is, when wanting something specific, like this exact pose, with this specific hand placement...
Oh, the
along with
audacity.
sword,
Is
and
this
being
the
an
exact
original
same
character
video?
design, to have all the fine details be correct,
Dude, I'm not doing
it
this
is
again.
impossible to achieve
Hold on.
with a single prompt.
Let's get a
But
couple
before you
minutes
jump
in.
on and try and
No,
say
not a
your
couple
forehand is
minutes.
backwards,
I'll
Let's
give you
hear what
30
he
seconds.
says.
I'll give you 30 seconds. All right, at 1 minute.
Sword. Here is me replicating
If he doesn't say
pose.
something.
So then, how did I achieve it? And how can you achieve the same? Well, it's
Okay,
going
I
to
guess
take
this is the
extra
tutorial
work.
for
That
this
was uploaded
image
in
specifically.
to show the
He already
limitations
made
in
one.
the hips.
No,
to
he didn't.
begin with,
Yes, he
the
did.
character is going to be wearing sportswear to lock
Okay,
down the
before
pose,
he
and
was
then we can
discussing,
add
like, the
it before and after.
controversy
This is also
surrounding the
same
image. I
with
guess this is
sword,
just a
but
full-fledged
this can actually
tutorial.
confuse the AI
He said he was going to be
because
doing this kind of
it's
crap
to
more on
lock
that
the
AI
character.
channel.
Sometimes it doesn't
But so
realize
far
that
it was
the
just
sleeve is
covering the
supposed to actually be an
controversies.
arm.
Why does he bother putting hair on these characters?
Yeah, he changes them completely. I guess we can just make fun of the process itself now. We haven't really done that here.
And then we can add her uniform after. This is also the same with the sword.
Women don't need
Pose
chins
know
that
where
big,
the sword
man.
is going to go on the image, but I didn't actually draw the sword.
Not saying I'm
I can
against
add
it,
later.
but you're not doing that anatomy properly.
Man, if you're going in this far in detail, just draw it the rest of the way.
With the
Why not
pose
just
now
draw it
drawn, I can
digitally?
use the
He
photos
has a
and add
digital
color
arts
to give
program.
a guide for the AI.
I mean, now he's using it.
You should really color in gray tone first, man. You'll
The color mapped
do
out
yourself a
green
favor
into the
doing
AI
so.
Image generator. I use Stable Diffusion Automatic 1111. We're also going to be using control.
Oh, goody,
I always
this
try and use
fucking
overpose, but
crap
sometimes
again.
It doesn't detect the pose or skeleton of the character. In this instance, it does. Other times I've needed to use Canny, Depth, or Scribble Sketch, or a combination of any one.
Why do AI, like, and NFT bros choose the gayest names ever for their
The
stuff?
first few generations aren't too bad.
No. First I had to download Quibble Quabble, and then I had to download some Reach Around in order to get the Poobledy Flooble pumping.
Of course, there's a limitation in the resolution, and if I was to upscale just based off of these
Pumping.
images, there's
That-
too high a chance of getting random results. It might render good
A lot
graphics
of these
on the
girls look a
face.
lot better than the final
So
one
after
he
the
landed
first few
on.
generations, I
Yeah,
find one that works,
'cause they don't
compare
look
it
like
to
the same
original
shit he
pose,
keeps making.
And also, I want to check if the sword is going to fit. So I grab one
What
of
are
the
you-
sword models that I already have and make modifications so it
Oh.
matches
What was
Okay.
the point of that? Of course they made it in the silhouette.
So he didn't even have the AI
The program
create
I'm using
his
here is called
swords
SketchUp.
for him.
It's
He
a
just
Okay.
has
program.
them.
The 2017 version was free. It doesn't have good rendering capacity, but with this program I'm able to model things that I really
I
like.
asked this previously, but alright, his modeling skills are somewhat impressive,
One
but
of the limitations
that's
is
not
the
really...
position of the lighting.
A sword
So
is
I
like the
pick a
most
pose
basic
for the sword that I
object
know
you
I'm
can
going to
make.
reverse vertically, and then add it to the image.
No, a block is. Duh.
Also, why even do this? There's
The
probably
sword is going to fit
billions
nicely
of
with the
sword
image,
models
so
you
now I'm
can
going
just
to the
download.
generation that's
'cause
going to be the
AI
foundation
sucks.
for the final image. The hands are already too mutated from that generation.
I should
I'm going
re-
separate
to be
them
fair to him, I should also really learn to
put
do
them
this
into their
because
own image and process them
drawing
through
shit
the
at different
AI
angles like this is
separately to be
very,
added
like,
into the
headache
image
inducing.
later.
What do
This
you
is
mean
how I'm
learn
going
how to
get
do
clean,
this?
clear, and
Like that
accurate
3D modeling thing he was just doing, a lot of artists also do that. It's a
Oh.
very handy technique.
Stable Diffusion has trouble latching onto the exact shape of the hands, so I add more definition in Photoshop so I can pick out what's supposed to be a finger and what not. So now we have generated hands that are going to match the
shading.
rest of the image. I pick the generated image that matches best the original pose, so I fix up some of the proportions and clean up the other random artifacts, as well as making a couple of other adjustments.
I have
so
asked
the
this a
outfit
million
matches
times,
more
but
the
what
desired
happens when the technology for this
to make
gets
it
so
easier to
good
work
that
with
you
this
no
image
longer
with the
have to
AI,
do all this
I
garbage
reduce its
anymore?
size temporarily
Then
to
he
increase
Is he
the
sings
going
the
to keep-
praises.
later. I increase
Like,
the resolution
what
of the image
point
to
does
about
it need to
2000
hit
pixels
before he
high,
stops
which is
trying
now
to
too
claim
big
that
to
it
actually
requires
use the
hard
hand or
work?
generating in full, but I don't want to do
Does
that.
the image literally
I'll now
need to
index section
appear
by
before
section
he
using
even
more
thinks
control
about
to
it?
guide each section
Like,
of
does
the
he not
image
even have to
process to
apply
design
the
he
energy
wants.
of his
Start
fucking
with the
neurons
vertical
firing this
to the
image
top as
into
I go
existence?
to get
Well, that's the
results
problem.
I
He's
want.
on both
I break up
sides
my
of this
workflow a little
argument.
bit
He
here just
says
to see how I'm
on
going
one
to
hand he'll
generate
say
the
like,
sword. As expected,
oh, it
this
takes
is very
artistic
difficult.
talent in order to do this, and then he'll also switch
The
it up
AI
and be like, it's
can't
so
latch
easy,
onto the
everyone should
geometry
do
of
it.
the sword
I
head
have
and
seen
tries to
so
limit
many
its
AI
range.
bros
Still,
in
I
his
find a good
comments
enough middle
who
ground
even
that's
they
still
are
going
like,
to
dude, come
require
on, I
manual
use these
edits.
programs and use the images that I generate from them, but it does not it is
I
not
want to
that
see if
hard
I
of work.
successfully match the
Shadman
angle of
versus the
sword and
world.
hands, so I bring them onto
Yeah,
the main
he's
image
making
just
no
to check
friends.
they
It's
fit,
crazy.
and they
Yeah.
actually fit perfectly. This was
Imagine
a
being an
real
AI
big
bro
feat.
and even
Look how
AI
well the
bros
sword
don't
sits
agree with
inside
you.
her hands. It's perfect. There are still, of course, fixes.
No, so he did kind of like draw
which
these
I
hands, I
illustrate
guess.
in Photoshop.
Yeah, so he's cheating.
Bringing the main image back into
Alright, I'm bored of
Stable
this.
Diffusion,
Let's
I now
move on to
start
our next
working
topic.
on
Wait.
generating-
No.
He's making points, though.
No.
Let's see.
That was 6 minutes. That's plenty. We watched half of this. We're not doing more.
Does he have any closing thoughts to hear?
Alright.
lines and poses, positions, and geometric elements like swords requires skill.
Nobody
and
wants to read your
That's
book.
his main character,
and
the
more
fucking
skills that
rapist.
You can apply to it from other artistic mediums. whether
Nobody
that's
wants to
3D
read your book,
modeling,
man.
Illustration or traditional hand
Yeah, they
drawing,
do.
The better results you will be able to make. Artists.
Oh,
Is
wow.
this like the coolest female character his brain can conjure up? Because that's pretty sad.
Yeah, this
I like
character
how it
sucks,
looks like an
man.
old Victorian street and Hong Kong from fucking Godzilla vs. Kong at the same time.
Yeah, it's got like a gas lamp and then just like a huge skyscraper in the background.
My autistic eye thought that had a lot of juxtaposition between the poor and the rich in this universe.
Makes you really
Actually,
think
he's
about
a
the
Mormon.
world
He's
that
probably
takes place in.
like half those fuckers are like super fucking rich somehow.
Yeah. Because they're all in the CIA and stuff.
Unironically, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
All right, next story. That was also boring. I didn't even hear him out on his final thought, so that was a waste of time. See, kind of old news, but still news nonetheless, and we didn't get to discuss it when it was fresh. So we're going to pull the moldy leftovers out of the fridge, pick the furry bits off, and go ahead and cover this now. Major leak happened at Insomniac, guys.
Wow.
I had to sit up out of my bed when I heard this news myself.
I have only ever played one Spider-Man game, and it was that terrible Miles Morales one.
That one did look god-awful.
It wasn't even the way it looked that was the problem. I played it, and it just wasn't very good.
A sizable number of people skip through all the cutscenes when they're playing those games.
I don't blame them.
The
story sucks.
I've heard the first game story is better. I've heard some things about the second game story also being, not very good, so...
I haven't played
I hear Venom's in that game for, fucking 20 minutes.
The Miles Morales one?
No, the new one.
Oh, okay.
He's also, what's his name? I think he's Harry Osborn in that game, which is retarded.
Wait, Venom is?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
I know. Venom,
I mean, I guess if it has its
why
own,
do people let these games change, so... First of all, I think Spider-Man's suit in those games is fucking hideous.
Don't you
I
get,
hate that fucking thing.
Don't you get new suits? Can't you change your
pretty
suit?
much... Which, I guess it is cool that the game lets you change out of these god-awful suits that they keep making. You know what? Hold on. There's a meme. Why is he crying right now? See, can you type, Miles, what are you wearing? You have to see this suit there it is.
What are you wearing?
Backspace?
What do you mean? It's
okay,
right there.
There we go.
Backspace, you stoop.
The actual video, that I was looking for popped up, but I guess this works. All these dumbass memes I've watched. I think this is it. This isn't the original video uploader, unfortunately, but we'll stick with it. Look at this suit that Miles unlocks in this game. This is during the alien invasion of Earth. And the symbiotes are starting to take over, and Miles pops in with a brand new suit. Look at this crap.
What the fuck are you wearing? It's time for a Miles Morales original, you know? One of one. That shit's Hasbro.
Peter looked like he was about to fucking cry. I don't blame him. Colgate-looking ass motherfucker, dude.
What is this in the top right?
Niggas call me the parfait.
That shit's Hasbro.
Obviously, that's not the actual scene from the game, unfortunately.
Of course it's not.
But, yes, that disgusting suit becomes his new default suit, and every single person on the internet is like, bro, I changed out of that shit so quickly. That suit was also an Adidas sponsorship. So Adidas designed that suit and are now going to put out some Under Armour type deal. That's that
looks
suit.
like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why that suit is in the game, because Adidas probably paid millions of dollars to do that. And people's reaction was, ew!
Yeah, and people
Change out of this garbage.
Dude, the whole fashion industry is just dick riding. That's all it is. The problem is Adidas tried to jump into the video game industry and expected to still get the same dick riding.
Look at this dude. He's wearing sneakers in this. This is a Gen 1 Spider-Man suit, and his hair is sticking out.
Ew!
Oh man, at least it's nothing identifiable about Miles.
Yeah, that's the whole point of wearing a costume, dude.
Why is it blue?
Is it blue?
Oh, someone stole my joke, I guess. Miles rocking that Colgate. Peter sounded like when he was about to cry. Never let Miles cook again. That is, I am very happy that everyone unanimously agreed that this suit is ass. But we've gone far afield. We've gone a bit far afield. It is a fact, yes. We've gone a bit far afield of the Insomniac story, but basically, some autist hacked them with a Amazon Fire Stick after...
Also,
wait, no. I'm thinking of
the autist thing is, like, that's true. Like, he was autistic.
I'm thinking of the Insomniac, or the Rockstar guy. I'm wrong. But,
I guess I don't know for sure he was autistic. I didn't read up on the story. But from what I heard, he was, like, actually autistic.
Why do these fuckers never, like, hack, like, evil governments or something?
Because they don't want information from them.
Why can't they use their skills for something remotely useful?
What
Instead,
game
they
like
personal. Because look at this, they like release the personal info of a bunch of employees. For what reason did they do that for? I understand releasing like their game schedule and whatnot, and like even the early Wolverine gameplay.
Put a Sonic skin in Spider-Man 2.
I will commit a terrorist act with the information that I've stolen.
Do it! Put the Sonic suit in there.
Like, sucks that these guys never use their skills for anything actually remotely important or consequential. But at least we got some cool gameplay out of this.
Yeah.
Let's see... Where is it? We'll watch... I'm gonna have to, like, fuck around with, like, the screen and whatnot so we don't get bent over the sink by Insomniac, because I'm pretty sure they're a bit litigious with this gameplay being out there.
Just have that, like, dancing alien in the center of the screen the whole time.
I'll have dancing toothless. Let me see here. I don't even know how I would add that in the garbage editing software I use. Well, let's see. Personal info. Boring. Don't care about that. This is what I do care about. This guy.
You might want to mute it, too.
I'm going to at least turn it down a lot. Get this boring garbage out of here. I think Wolverine should be way hairier than that, personally. Alright, I guess these are clearly the bone claws. Now that I'm actually looking at it full screen.
Yeah, and them being the bone claws, I think implies that you're going to be able to customize what kind of claws you're using.
Oh, that's cool. Whatever trigger you press dictates the hand he swings.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Also, the bottom right corner, you can see what looks like a little kunai. So you probably have some kind of like secondary weapon. And I doubt that this is going to be his primary costume. I'm sure this is just like a costume they're using for the like,
I meant to mute that.
Testing stuff.
Let's see. It looks like some Arkham type gameplay.
Yeah, they're probably gonna have different skins and stuff. They
better make this game gory.
Yeah, right.
I'll be pissed if the fucking movie tie-in game is a more faithful Wolverine interpretation than this.
Right.
Which I gotta play that game. It looks good.
I have not, I don't think I've seen anything of it.
One thing that was really disappointing about these leaks is I saw a bunch of people reacting to this like, oh my god, what's wrong with it? It looks like half-baked and unfinished.
It's because it literally
this... No, it's not, man. Why does the fucking announcement trailer look better than this?
It's because...
Dude.
Oh my god.
People are so stupid now, man. It really is worrying how many motherfuckers are just that dumb.
I think... I don't think there's more of them. I think that the dumb ones are just louder these days. But yeah, I'm hoping that there will be a lot more customization in this game.
It better be gorier than this.
Also,
I refuse to accept if it isn't.
The hairy thing you mentioned, I just saw his like facial hair, and if you look closely at his arm hair, it's like clearly not hair. So I'm pretty sure that's also not finished. Also, I think those guys are supposed to be holding those knives rather than them just like jutting out of their fists. So I think there's a lot of graphical stuff that they're still working on.
I really hope that this is just like a prototype Wolverine costume for the sake of testing, because I think it looks really lame otherwise.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
They're probably going to have a shitload of suits like in Spider-Man, like you were saying.
Yeah, most likely.
Because fucking hell, this one's hideous. I will not be wearing this.
Yeah. Dude, imagine if they have like a Captain Canada suit. That'd be funny.
That would just be ridiculous.
No, that's real.
Who,
That's a real thing. You don't know that?
I don't really care.
At one point, Wolverine was Captain Canada.
Captain Canada. Okay, now I kind of get it.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty sure
Captain America reference.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. No, like, I'm pretty sure it was a canon. Not well, I don't know about canon, but it was a comic.
This here is pretty much the only remotely interesting thing that came out of these leaks. I'm glad that there's going to be some level of like parkouring on these things, because I feel like a lot of Wolverine media tends to underplay how agile he is. What are you doing?
What is he barking at?
Nothing. Kill him if he does it again.
We should put him back in your room.
I'll hand you my gun.
Kona, shut up. God.
Don't reveal his name. People will use that information against us.
Look up his social
How is he doing
code.
this with his bone claws? I guess this is just beta testing. I doubt he'll
not
probably
have
be
bone
doing
claws.
this in the story. But
He's not going to have bone claws by the end of this. Also, this is just like stand-in wall material, so this could be wood for all we know. No, it's letting off like stone chunks.
Was he immortal before the adamantium skeleton thing?
What do you mean immortal? Like regenerative?
Yes.
Yeah, he could regenerate before adamantium. In fact, he could regenerate better.
So
the adamantium is poisonous.
It doesn't matter.
Kona, be quiet.
Let's see.
Man, whoever is doing this testing is either not good or this testing needs a lot of work. Or this game.
Okay, it looks like you can just free climb buildings. That's pretty neat.
That is pretty cool. I'm kind of wondering
Weird
how
the
they're
amount of
have...
games where you like open free roam that don't let you do anything like that.
Yeah, right. You just have to like walk around.
All right, there's pretty much nothing else to say here. I think we've seen all this has to really offer.
I'm kind of wondering how they're going to do the...
I thought this was my computer screen. Man, maybe there is a problem with screen recording the way we do.
Oh, there you go. You just threw those kunai.
And it did nothing. Like throwing knives ever do.
But
throwing knives are one of those things that are so disproportionately cool to how effective they actually are, both in real life and in like video games and media.
Yeah.
They kind of suck ass, honestly.
Yeah. But
they're so cool, though.
Something I'm wondering for this game is how they're going to do... Ooh, ninjas.
That's neat.
I'm wondering how they're going to do the regeneration, because, like, normally in video games, of course, there's a health bar, and you can die, but Wolverine kind of can't. So, I don't really know how they're going to do that.
It's probably just going to be a game over screen.
Well, the problem is you can't kill him. No ordinary people.
They're just
going to
ignore that for the sake of gameplay.
No, the Deadpool game could do that, but this can't do that because you can't just with the Deadpool game, Deadpool just
I mean, Death doesn't die in the Darksiders games either, but he's shown floating in like an ethereal void when you lose, just to show that you're being punished for losing. This dismemberment system is pretty cool, but I'm really sick of the whole oh, now they bleed fire, I guess.
I like that they're making their big guys fat. You don't see a lot of that. People underestimate the power of the power gut.
Ah, yes, the useless ninjas trope. Gotta love it.
Hell yeah, man.
Alright, this is looking pretty sick, actually. I was covering this pretty indifferently, but I'm kind of excited by this gameplay.
Yeah. Being that this is just like test footage, I think that this would this game's going to turn out pretty fun. I am a little bit concerned about how they're going to do the like respawn and death and stuff like that.
Why? He's just gonna die.
That will be distracting though, because he's not supposed to do that.
No one's gonna care that much.
Wrong. You're wrong and dumb for saying that.
People are going to be completely okay with him just dying, quote unquote, when you die.
No.
Man, I don't have a whole lot to say. I'm actually just very interested by this.
Yeah. I'm wondering what these, like... Cause
that
like
looks ridiculous. I hope they don't stick with that for the final game.
I'm kind of wondering what, like, all these, like, cyborg guys... Like, what their deal is. Because, like, they got all these metal parts and stuff like that. I'm wondering, because I'm not super familiar with, Wolverine's comics. So I don't really know who this guy is.
I doubt that it matters if you've read the comics or not.
No, I don't think it matters if you've read the comics, but I'm sure that these guys are somehow related to the comics.
That throw was ass.
Dude,
it literally went like backwards, the fuck.
Test footage, man.
I love it when propane tanks are just scattered about.
What's that ghost that keeps coming off? Did you see that?
Yeah, I actually didn't really register what just happened there.
Alright. For like a second, you can see a ghost pop off. They're right there. Still there.
Oh, it's probably because of whatever that super form he just activated was. Well, that's all there is to that. Boring.
That was cool. People should stop hacking these companies.
No, we wouldn't have seen this otherwise. Now I'm going to cover some of the reactions people had to these leaks. This is a video game journalist who says, "This Insomniac leak is an invasion of privacy done on a massive scale. That's why today we will not be reporting on the details of the leak. Instead, we'll discuss how this affects the people working on your favorite games." I forgot to pull them up, but this dude covered like all the Rockstar leaks, all the Rocksteady leaks, like every other major leak that has happened in the video games industry, this dude happily covered. But because like people did some digging around and found out this dude and a bunch of other journalists are like personal friends with people who work at Insomniac, and a bunch of those same people are now coming out and being like, we're not gonna cover these leaks because that'd be immoral. And it's like, man, these companies just cannot help but form like incestuous relationships with one another. And this isn't that big of a deal. Like, I could understand even if you didn't know these people just being like, look, personal information was divulged, we're not going to cover these leaks. But these hackers are always pulling up personal info about the employees that work on these games, unfortunately, because they're a bunch of psychos and they don't care what they release. They're just doing it because it, like, makes their tiny little penors hard, I guess.
Also, I find it annoying that the corruption is so, like, it's everywhere and it's so blatantly obvious, and everyone's become so desensitized to this, like, blatant corruption that nobody even cares.
If this dude even said, like, we're never covering video game leaks again, that would even be fair to me. But no, we're just not going to discuss these leaks.
Of course they're going to cover the other ones. They're not getting paid to not cover those other ones.
Okay, idea. Don't cover the employee information that was leaked. Wild idea. and cover the actual gameplay footage like we just did.
Yeah.
Although you guys could probably get away with actually showing it, unlike us.
Definitely.
Because I'm going to have that bitch flipped and turned upside down, going full Fresh Prince on it.
What?
Flipped, turned upside down.
Hello, everyone.
Stupid, dude.
Greg Miller from Kinda Funny Games, and if you didn't know,
Alright.
Hello, everyone.
Quiet,
It's
soy.
Greg Miller from Kinda Funny Games, and if you didn't know, Insomniac was held ransom by some cyber hackers, the types, you know what I mean?
What is in
saying
his
that
water
they wanted
bottle?
$2 million or they'd release a
Pee?
whole bunch of Insomniac files. And they did that. Insomniac did not give
Yeah,
them
that's a
money.
clear
They
water
released-
bottle.
the hackers
He's
released
drinking
the
pee.
files. And now the internet is in flames.
That is green,
all
my
sorts of
guy.
information about
Oh.
Wolverine, Insomniac,
Stupid.
personal-
I'm
they did
colorblind.
that.
Stop
Yeah,
bullying
I think
me.
they know that
Hello,
now.
by some cyber hackers, the types, you know what I mean, saying that they wanted $2 million or they'd release a whole bunch of Insomniac files, and they did that. Insomniac did not give them the money. The hackers released the files.
Well, that's lame that they were blackmailing them, the fuck.
Yeah, why
these
would you
fucking cunts can never
blackmail-
use their fucking autism powers for good.
Yeah, you could have done that to, like, a major bank or something like that.
Do that to, like, someone who probably has Epstein's flight logs.
Yeah. I mean, you might get assassinated, but, like,
Yeah, that's
worthy
actually
cause.
true. I could understand them not doing that now.
I mean, worthy cause, though.
It's just...
And now the internet is in flames as
Is it really?
all sorts of information
Yeah.
about Wolverine, Insomniac,
Oh, you're talking
personal
about the
data
internet being in
developers,
flames?
and so much more is
Yes.
floating
The internet
What
is
isn't
always
it?
in flames.
A giant conversation about how this should be handled in reporting video game news. I wanted to come to you and talk to you about how we'll approach it on Kinda Funny Games Daily today. Today, we will not go into the details of this leak. We will instead talk about the human component. All the developers at Insomniac, who just had years and years of work published when it was not ready to be seen, information published.
Wah, it's fine. It was still impressive to see.
And of course, their own personal
I kind of wish
information
game
shared.
companies would just release, like,
Invasion of their privacy, done in one of the most
like
malicious
progress
ways
footage
possible.
like that more often.
Yeah.
It'll probably help idiots realize how video games are made.
Yeah.
Like, the reason people aren't aware is because they think that these games just spawn out of the ether. Like, you just like, these fucking, like, 3D models just pop themselves into existence and can move perfectly.
That's how I download all the Overwatch figures so I can make them into porn.
People really genuinely believe that video games are just making 3D models and then those things move perfectly fine on their own.
Yeah, no, not how it works.
And you, like, maybe, like, add some animations here and there.
So,
Just
today I
rather
want
than
to focus on the
literally,
human
like,
element
building
of
an
this
entire
discourse
world
going
from scratch.
forward,
Yeah, you have to
years
figure
come,
out how their
there will be
skeletons
references
move.
to
You have to figure out how they
this.
interact
Of
with
course,
stuff.
Going forward, in the years to come, there will be references to this information because it is out there in the public sphere. But we don't think it's newsworthy today when so many people.
We don't think it's newsworthy when it's actually happening and people are interested in it.
It is newsworthy.
I guess it's
Just been
newsworthy
clearly
for
paid
the
off.
It's newsworthy for the shit that is worth hearing. I don't really care about the like addresses or bank account information of the randos that work on it. I don't know why anyone would be. They make video games. They're probably broke.
Probably.
Are in a lot of pain. So that's how we're going to do it today on Games Daily. Let's start the show.
Covering it like it's a tragedy, whatever. Let's see. If anything, this is more annoying. Let's see. What is the next one? Oh, this is also old news, but so much have happened over the course of it that I just had to bring it back up.
Twitch will now allow artistic nudity following the viral topless meta. What?
So yes, Twitch decided they would allow quote-unquote artistic nudity because it was like a whole host of chicks, but mainly this one, she kind of started it where they'll be topless, but their nips will be just off screen, so you can't see all of them, but the fact that they're clearly not wearing anything.
Okay.
And she has been starting a lot of those like porn metas, and I gotta say, maybe find a website with less kids on it to do that. That would be cooler if you did do that. Like, I would actually respect it, but like right now I can't even like joke about it. It's just kind of lame.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of these big, like, what would you call this, a media website? Twitch?
Streaming site.
Okay. Well, I mean, would YouTube count as a streaming site? Yeah, that'd be a streaming site. I'm tired of these streaming sites and media sites putting it on everyone to, like, because in a lot of cases there are just adults watching stuff. Like, fan base to fan base, there are, like, age groups. Like, there on YouTube, there's a kid section, and there's, you know, all the adult stuff. I find it annoying that these sites are putting it on everyone else to control how their site is run. Like, clearly, the women doing this are not for kids. Like, the nudity thing is not for kids. So it shouldn't be everyone else's responsibility to see where they're, or to, like, section off their site. Like, you should just have restrictions on kids. Like, you should just have, like, an age limit. Because they ask for that. YouTube does, at least.
If these stupid fucking sites would just let there be adult sections on them, that would fix all of these issues.
Yeah.
Because then their rules wouldn't just be, like, a fucking, like, challenge card, basically, for these thoughts to try and work around.
Yeah.
Where they're barely even, like, hiding anything, but somehow getting away with it. Because they've probably fucked, like, a Twitch admin or something. That does happen a lot. And I can respect the grind, but people, like, get mad at you for bringing that up. Especially the Twitch admins. You're not allowed to bring up that these fuckers, like, will give people special treatment behind the scenes. Because they either make them more money or have sucked them off or something. Also, you're not allowed to point out that there are a bunch of simps who let like women walk all over their fucking rules, or like the fact that the majority of their website is like a bunch of scams and other bullshit just because it makes them money.
Yeah. Also, can we fucking get over boobs? Like, nobody's impressed.
I am completely fine with these women streaming with their boobs out completely. I wouldn't watch it in a million billion years whether or not there was topless, because the fact of the matter is these thoughts are not very entertaining. Like, but they, other than standing around naked, most of them have, like, no personality or anything interesting to say whatsoever. And I can find plenty of free porn.
Yeah, but
porn, I mean, sorry.
Also, you can just, like, walk around in public completely topless so long as your nipples are covered, and if anything, the nipple is the part that matters the least, because, you know, guys have that part too. So I don't even understand why, as a society, we still give a shit. Because we've seen it. Like, we've seen it a million times. Anyone on television has their boobs out. If you go to any beach, any body of water, you're gonna see boobs.
Boobs are literally not even hot, guys. Get over it.
Like, people freaking out about boobs are the same people who are, like, watching blowjob. Who the fuck cares, man?
I think you're just trying to say that blowjobs are boring, which they are.
Yeah,
let's get that straight.
Are you meaning to tell me you watch blowjob?
No one does, no.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Nobody cares.
So this is the... Oh yeah, Morgue Pie, I think her name is. Fucking... There is nothing remarkable about this chick whatsoever, aside from the fact that she kind of starts a lot of these. Like, she finds, like, clever little workarounds. But... I don't know. There's nothing else about her remarkable aside from that. Like, she seems to be a trendsetter for whatever stupid reason. So much of this stuff is incredibly fucking soy, too. Like, all the anime and, like, fucking, like, Redditor tier gamer bullshit just plastered onto this.
Well, yeah, who do you think this is
Guys, I'm
marketed
a
to?
gamer girl. Give me your money.
Dude, yeah, because it's... Who goes to Twitch to beat off?
Those literal
guys.
children?
Though the people who this works on, same people. Grown men go to Reddit.
Yes, this is a wretched aesthetic. This, like, fake-ass Twitch streamer girl, like, gamer girl aesthetic. I hate it, and it's completely fucking fake, but it makes them money, so I can respect it. Let's see. But as soon as they are allowed the artistic, quote-unquote, nudity, people just started drawing porn. And this is about the... Because it's literally artistic nudity. It is art with nudity.
That's actually true, though. Like, that's...
This is shit is hideous, man.
I mean,
who the fuck
sure,
would jerk off to this?
It's art, though.
She looks like
so
a praying mantis.
What?
In her face, obviously.
She just looks like basic,
very generic game.
Yeah,
very generic anime girl to the point that it's completely uninteresting to see.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like sexual white noise.
This is, yes, that's actually a perfect description. But this is like the tamest thing you would find, because when you went on the front page of Twitch, even if you weren't signed into a profile, it was nothing but fucking like furry porn and like dog cocks and like naked anime girls and fudas and shit.
Man, I gotta get me a Twitch.
It was... No, you don't, because of the next part of the story. So, this happened, obviously, because why wouldn't it? I was thinking of getting in on this, but... Twitch is gay, so I didn't. See...
I don't use Twitch.
So they did that, and then don't. It's terrible.
I didn't think it would be good.
Alright, I guess this is not the part I was planning on moving on to, but...
Is this dude censoring his chest?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
See, they already gave up.
Wow, that's completely unexpected. Maybe stop being babies. Have an adult section, and if people violate it, it's not your problem.
Nah, they don't need to do that, man. So, with less than 24 hours after they gave the green light, Twitch changed their minds because obviously they were going to. You can't have a major company affiliated with, like, Amazon being plastered in fucking furry cocks. Like, obviously that wasn't gonna end well. But Twitch rescinded it so fast and then started punishing people who were breaking the rule without realizing that the rule had been rescinded. Because obviously... no one's gonna log into Twitch a day after that rule gets announced, knowing that it got rescinded already.
Yeah, that's unreasonable.
They banned a bunch of people for doing what they were told they could do. See, I don't know what this guy is talking about. I don't care. But, yeah, they rescinded that rule. Here's what they said. So, effective today, we are rolling back the artistic nudity changes. Moving forward, depictions of real or fictional nudity won't be allowed on Twitch, regardless of the medium. This restriction does not apply to mature-rated games. You can find emote-specific standards for nudity and sexual content on the emote guidelines. We aren't making any other changes to the sexual content policy. So, yeah, I figured this would happen. Not this fucking quick, though. Holy shit. That's pretty much all there is to that story. They unwisely rolled back that rule and rolled it right back out once they saw the error of their ways, we'll say.
I don't understand why they can't just have, like, an adult section and a kid section.
They don't need
and
that.
A normal section, and then just, having, like...
These...
Like, once you just say, like, are you an adult? Yes? Okay, you can progress.
These fucking websites are so goddamn stupid in how they are run. Because everything on them needs to be kid-friendly, while also at the same time being plastered for ads for shit that no child would ever buy or ask their parents for. Like, fucking car insurance shit runs on, like, kids' toy commercial videos.
Yeah, just make a section that's for kids, and then it's the parents' responsibility.
That's the thing.
Then have it be the parents' responsibility to keep them on that section of the site, or just take away their ability to access the site in general. Like, I don't understand why you can't just... I don't understand why they feel the urge to micromanage. Like, you're a $1 billion company. There's no reason...
Twitch does not make that much money.
Whatever. YouTube probably does.
No, it doesn't.
You don't think it makes billions of dollars?
No, it doesn't. YouTube barely turns a profit.
Jeez.
It's really just owned at this point because it's like a cultural touchstone, and that's kind of valuable to have on its own. That's the only reason Google really owns this thing.
Well, it's huge anyways. So they're both huge, and there's no reason why they should have to micromanage. They should know better.
Let's see here. This is an example of something... They banned all nipples, because I guess they realized it was hypocritical to ban female nipples, but let male nipples out just fine. Okay. I personally have a similar reaction to seeing both of them, which is mouth-watering.
I can respect that.
But, so this dude is basically just following the exact same rule that all the girl streamers are also doing this. Why the fuck this, like, fucking... 6.5 out of 10 fucking, like, trailer park looking ass dude thought he could make money doing this, I'll never know. But I respect the attempt.
What is the tattoo on his thigh?
It looks like the fucking, like...
It's like a tattoo of his own face on his thigh?
I doubt it, no. It looks like that meme image of, like, that stoic, like, gray-faced dude hugging a heart. I don't know, it's very lame.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Neither do I.
Okay.
I haven't watched this video, but apparently his wife walks in on him doing this.
Does she not know he does this?
I paused it right when she opened the door.
Does she not know he does this?
I guess she does, but here she's actually going to comment on it.
What are you doing?
What?
Sorry. He's wearing underwear.
Just
Caught
like
him.
This thing, it's just like it goes...
He didn't give her a heads up that he was doing this?
I'm sorry.
I also just saw his nipples.
I could see myself doing this as a joke.
Wait, was she, like, actually mad at him?
I guess so. Did it just start over? Wow,
Yeah.
that was not as long as I thought it was. I was just kidding.
30 seconds, man. You're just playing around. Yeah, maybe talk to your spouse about
Give
this.
her the heads up you're gonna do that, man.
Yeah, you're weird for that, man.
Yesterday I made a video going
Why did I have 3 things of this open?
Is this just the Twitch thing again?
Yeah, I guess I pulled it up for some mysterious third reason.
We don't need to take Charlie's video on this.
See, I took his video for all the other 3 parts of that story.
Oh yeah, you wanted to go back to the Kanye West topic because that girl was like talking during it, and we just completely blabbered over her.
We blabbered over a lot of shit they were saying.
No, then y'all motherfuckers.
It's 10 minutes long. I'm saving this for the next episode. Let's see, what was this one about? Oh, this is a fun one.
What is it?
St. Louis police ran. Is
Jesus,
it Louis or
fidgeting,
Louis?
man.
I'm not fidgeting.
Lewis.
It just does that.
Lewis.
Let's see. St. Louis police ran red light seconds before crashing into bar, lawyer says.
Okay.
This is a cool one. The lawyer, this story becomes very enraging, by the way.
Oh, great.
Yes, it involves cops, so why wouldn't it?
Yeah.
The lawyer representing 2 bar owners on Wednesday night posted a video that says he shows a police SUV blowing through a red light just seconds before it crashes into the couple's South St. Louis bar. See, I'm not going to read this whole fucking thing, but I'm pretty sure it comes with a video.
Oh, there we go. Alright. Oh, cool, an ad.
Ah, yay, for a 19-second video. I have to watch. You're not getting any free money out of me. Alright, good. Audio's off. Go fuck yourself, Friendship Village. So, y'all heard about the cop car that slammed into Bar PM Sunday night, and they arrested the owner for having the audacity to question him? Well, here's the video. Okay, I guess I kind of spoiled it. But yeah, because the owner was angry at the guy for crashing into his bar, he arrested him.
Wow. Wait, so he got out of his crashed car, like parked in this guy's bar?
Yes.
And arrested the dude?
Yes.
The fucking audacity.
Here's the video of the crash.
Oh my god.
He claimed he had to swerve to avoid a dog, which, by the way, I'm very impressed that wall held up to a fucking cop car crashing into it.
He probably stepped on the brakes before he hit. Oh my god.
Really? It makes me watch an ad after that. Let's see if it mentions anything about,
It didn't show the light, though.
Let's see.
Also, there was no dog there.
Let's see, the cops were not tested for... Yeah, there clearly wasn't. They were not tested for drugs or alcohol. And because the other cops claim... The fucking bar owner said that he smelled alcohol on the cop's breath.
Wow.
And that video makes... apparently he's seeing shit that isn't there.
Wow.
Oh, also it's a gay bar, so people were claiming that had something to do with it. I don't think it did. I think the cops were just being cunts. Not everything is about your woke identity politics, guys. The cops did the good old thumb test, like, you're not drunk. We would like to ensure the owners of the bar and the community that every aspect of this incident is being thoroughly investigated. I believe them.
Maybe don't have the cops responsible for punishing the cops, because then they just won't get punished, because they won't punish themselves, you ding-dong.
Morris's husband, another of the bar's co-owners, was briefly handcuffed after coming outside to confront officers after the crash, and the situation escalated when Morris arrived and demanded to know why his partner was in cuffs. Police said Morris pushed an officer and ran from them. Multiple people saw this, and they all said that no one pushed them.
Yeah,
the cops basically got butthurt because they were being yelled at.
Dude, cops have cameras on them.
They turn them off.
I know, that should not be possible. If a cop gets in trouble and their body cam is off, you should just assume, like,
what
legally...
If the cop needs to do their job, man?
Dude, if a cop gets in trouble for something, or is accused of doing something, and their body cam is off, they should be punished as though they did it. That's it.
They also allowed the skid marks to be cleaned before they, actually even attempted to investigate them, which you have to, measure the length of skid marks, because that gets factored into how fast you were going.
Wow, it's almost like it's obvious corruption.
See,
obvious cover-up.
The attorney said police at first told Morris's husband, James Pence, that they swerved to avoid hitting a dog in the road. Shortly after that, Pence said they changed the story to say they swerved to miss a parked car. There was actually a parked car there. Just stuck with that one.
Yeah, but also that's not a good excuse. You swerved to avoid a parked car. You shouldn't have to swerve.
It was in the road, man. Shows them pulling it out into the road. No, guys, lift it from the back. It's lighter than the front.
But, you shouldn't have to swerve out of the way of a parked car on a straight road. It's parked. It doesn't move. If you had to swerve, it means you were doing something wrong.
Nah, man.
Okay. What's the next thing you got on here? Because this is stupid.
That was the end of that story. They released the guy, and people were pissed off that he was arrested to begin with.
Yeah, the cop should be fired and arrested. I don't think you
I don't even know why I pulled this one up. Aiden Ross has gambled over $2 billion.
If you're drunk and high during your job and you can do it relatively normally, like, that's not a hard job. Any job you can do drunk and high is
being
not
a
hard
cop
job.
is pretty difficult, though, which is why it's not really that difficult. But it's like, people's lives are in your hands, so you shouldn't be drunk or high.
Yeah, you shouldn't be, which is why they should be punished when they are.
Nah, man, he's good.
Or just fired.
No one got shot. It's fine.
Aiden Ross. Who the hell is Aiden Ross?
This is one of Andrew Tate's little fucking, like, hanger-on, like, tapeworms that dangle out of his ass like a grizzly bear.
Okay, he's gambled $2 billion. How did he get $2 billion to start off with?
This is $2 billion total, so he's probably won some of it back and, like, gambled it all away again, and in total, he's, like, moved $2 billion.
Oh my god.
But,
Not surprising, though.
yes, this dude has, like, a huge contract from Kick. I think he gets paid, like, $300 million. I don't know how these fucking, like, third-rate ass, like, streamer sites can afford to have these fucking, like, little goblins, like, for as much as they are. These guys are getting paid, like, Division I athletes or some shit.
It's because they cater to little goblins like them.
Yeah, and Andrew Tate's awesome, yeah! People... This is all his streams are as well, as him just gambling on these websites. He also fails to mention that he owns a stake in these websites and they control how often he wins. So he's not actually gambling any of this.
Oh, okay. That explains why he's able to gamble billions of dollars.
All these streamers that you see gambling on these sites, the majority of them own stakes in those sites. So they're not actually, like, risking anything by gambling on them.
Stupid,
It's just fake bullshit. And yet somehow they manage to get fucking tens of thousands of people watching them do that.
Ridiculous, dude.
I would beat my kid if I caught him watching this. Not even for the Aiden Ross thing, just, are you watching a gambling stream? You have nothing better to do with your fucking time. Get the fuck out! And I just, like, grab him by his hair and throw him down the stairs. There was nothing to that story. It's just, depressing that, fake, talentless, fucking roaches like this have $2 billion, apparently. That's cool to see.
Yeah.
Even if the money's fake, like, someone was able to... Someone had fucking $2 billion laying around.
They probably got a lot of it from scams. This guy just scammed a bunch of kids to blow all their parents' money on a gambling site that was rigged.
This guy deserves the level of success he has, don't worry.
Oh, okay. Ah, cool. This guy again.
Alright, guys. In other news that's definitely happening, over 100 of Jeffrey Epstein's high-profile associates will be named in court documents set to be unsealed on the first days of 2024.
No, they won't.
My ass cheeks. That is my statement. You got any closing remarks, Levi?
That's definitely not going to happen.
Everyone who, unironically, I'll continue what I actually have to say here. Anyone who they actually, like, talk about here is probably gonna be some nobody who doesn't hold any actual power. Like, they'll reveal that fucking, like, some failed presidential candidate, was on the Epstein flight logs, and it's like, okay, what about all, like, the actually important people that are still around?
Yeah, if whoever is about to reveal this dies, then we know that then we know that this was real. But if this just comes out no problem, and a bunch of people get named, then you can guarantee that not everyone was named, if any of them are true. Like, if any of the people listed were actually there, it's not all of them.
None of the actually important people in the world are going to be named in this.
Inconvenient people are going to get framed, and then, the important people are going to get off scot-free.
Alright, in equally important world-shattering news...
What is this?
Gay Senate sex tape. I think I meant to have these pictures reversed.
Yeah!
As you guys can plainly see, some twink got absolutely blown out in a Senate hearing room. And good for him. You know, I got no complaints here.
I can respect it.
That's probably the most honorable thing that's ever happened in this room, to be honest. And the thing that makes Jesus cry the least. So, you know, I have nothing against this. I think this should be all that happens in this room.
I mean, it's
I
empty.
think this should have been televised.
It's empty, so who cares?
I mean, it practically was, because every single, like, right-wing fucking, like, news rag on the internet and on TV was just, like, linking to this uncensored video. Like, look at this! Look what happened! Isn't this disgusting?
It seems like the only reason they got caught is because the dude doing backshots here
Yeah,
was
he
recording.
shows his cock going into his ass a bunch of times. It's pretty cool.
I tried to find the video.
From what I heard, I haven't actually seen this video, unfortunately.
I tried to look it up, but
I figured it would just be, like, posted everywhere, but I haven't been able to find this damn thing.
Yeah, they probably took it down. But
I'm exaggerating for the sake of jokes. I didn't actually look for it. I probably could find it pretty easily.
I looked for it. I didn't look very hard, but I looked for it.
I was looking for it while hard. Does that count?
As far as I got was finding out what that guy's name is and then looking up the video on Reddit.
He's just some random bitch boy for some random like senator. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I would probably do the same thing.
It's just fuck in the Senate hearing room.
Yeah,
I would
if I had
probably
access
show
to
myself
that room.
nutting all over my fucking like politician boss's desk. See, by now you've undoubtedly heard the news that rocked gay social media. Rocked it, huh? A congressional staffer reportedly filmed himself having sex with another man in a hearing room. Initially published on Friday, December 15th by right-wing media outlet The Daily Caller, the video showed two men engaging in sexual conduct in what appears to be the Judiciary Room in the Hart Senate office building. Details about the incident have been unfolding rapidly. Read on for all you need to know. Boy, I will do that. Wait, what? They did what in the Senate hearing room? We just went over this. Come on, try to keep up.
Porked?
Who was in the Senate hearing room? Who was in the video of Senate hearing room sex? I don't care. What else has Senator Ben Cardin said? I guess that's the senator. I don't know. I don't know who Ben Cardin is, so I don't care what he had to say.
Same.
How was the Senate sex tape leaked? I don't care.
It's probably the guy who was recording.
Yeah, he probably posted it somewhere.
Yeah.
Why else has
the whole point of voyeurism,
Mazeroski-
man.
That I cannot have pronounced that right.
I'm not even going to try. Why else has he been in the news? Probably because he has access to that room. Anyone that has access to that room is on the news at some point.
Well, this article was pointless. Some guys porked in the Senate hearing room, and it was cool. That's the final news story, so we are finally done.
Yeah.
Pretty good story to end on. My favorite one, to be honest.
I don't know, man. The Wolverine one was pretty cool.
Unironically, I think the Wolverine one had me the most entranced.
Yeah.
Entrenched? Entranced.
Both work.
Well, that was the first video. Actually, depending on when this gets released, it'll probably be the last video of the year, but I'll go ahead and count it as the first, because this is the New Year's Eve special after all. You thought we forgot about that, didn't you? Well, I did until just now. See. Happy holidays, guys. Happy holidays. We're only talking about the Christian ones.
I hope you all had
Those
a good
holidays.
Christmas and no other variant.
If you had a happy Kwanzaa, I hope you get diarrhea at the next one. If you had a happy Hanukkah, I just gotta say, you'll be in hell when you die. So, keep celebrating that Hanukkah, you little bitch. Christians!